Hi everyone, my name is Mehdi Mirfata and I'm recording this orientation to get you started with your class. When you log in to your class on Canvas, you would see a similar page like this. You can always get back to this home page by clicking on Home. Please read all the instructions. First online meeting is scheduled for Monday, August 26th from 3:45 p.m. to 5:20 via Zoom. You can access the Zoom by clicking on the Zoom link. All online meetings will be recorded and posted on Zoom for those of you who like to review the material. Please make sure to attend the first meeting to familiarize yourself with the class assignments and course setting. Read all the information under the syllabus. You can post your bios under the discussion forum. You can find the discussion forum on the menu on the left hand side. All exams and class assignments are going to be online. Please refer to the class calendar, the syllabus for the due dates. Please make sure to go over the online orientation. You can find that under the assignments link. As you view the online orientation, you'll be prompted to answer few questions and you will receive credit for this activity. You can click on the grades to see the points you earn for this activity and all the other ones that you're going to complete for this course. You need to register for My Open Math. You need the access code, and the access code is going to be under this link here. Once you click on this, how to register and log in to My Open Math. From here on, we refer those to MOM. You can find all the information to register and log in to complete your homework assignments and exams. For this class, I would like you to make a portfolio. All the assignments that you submit under the discussions, a hard copy of that should be in your portfolio for your reference. I'm not going to collect this portfolio. However, it would be very helpful for you to have a copy of everything you submit under the discussion forums. You can view this video. Shows a few of my students who demonstrate how they put their portfolio together. And this is my YouTube channel. For those of you who like to subscribe, you would find a series of video lectures that I have for all my classes in this channel. Please read the class announcements regularly. Under the modules, you would find a link to register for MOM, and then you would find all the video lectures and resources for this course. You would find a link to algebra review. I strongly suggest that go over this module here to kind of recall what you may need to retain from the contents that you need for this class from algebra. So this is really optional and it's for you to go over. And when you click on these links, it will take you to series of PowerPoint presentations and sample exams and solution to those exams to review those material. All the recording for each of the PowerPoint for this class going to be under this link here. You would also find a video lecture for all the exam reviews. They're going to be a series of practice tests you need to complete and post your solutions under the discussion forums. And as you can see here, to prep for exam number 1, you can see the sections that we're going to cover for that exam, and you would find the practice test you need to complete before the exam. You would find all the PowerPoint presentations for each of those, and again, the recording of these PowerPoint presentations going to be at the link above. And you would find the key to the practice exams. So make sure to review the solutions and the keys, compare those answers with yours before you submit them in the discussion forum. And as you can see, we have a similar format here for each exam. And you would also find the resources for graphing calculator, TI calculator, and you also have a final exam review at the end. All this information are under the modules. Under the discussions, you would find the weekly discussions for this course. As you can see, for each exam, you need to pick an example from the practice test and post your solution, reply to someone in class, and embed a video similar to that example from YouTube with your example. So this would be like example here. If you are picking this example here, you can use the math editor to compose equations, or you can just simply take a picture of your questions and embed a video or pictures in here. This is a video as how to embed a video, and when you go to discussion forum, under the discussion where you need to post your bios, you would find the instruction as how to embed pictures. So you can read my bios here. You can click on this 3 dots here to view the rubric. For this assignment, you would receive 1 point for posting your bios, 1 point to reply to someone in class, and 1 point to embed a picture, preferably your picture, with your bios. Again, the reason I'm asking you to embed a picture is to learn how to post your other assignments similarly for this class. So we received 3 points for this activity. Going back to the discussions, you would find where you post the solution to your practice test. Again, once you're done with your practice test, you can take a picture of that and use the same method to embed a picture under the practice test. For each test, I would like to see 1 or 2 pages of the synopsis of what you learned for each of those tests. The summary sheets basically are the formulas, examples, or anything that you feel is important from those chapters or sections that you learn to prepare for those tests. So 1 or 2 pages of the synopsis of what you learn as a summary, you should submit them under these summary sheets. And you would receive points for all these activities. And you can, if you have a general question, you can use the general question Q&A. Post your questions here. Everyone in class are welcome to reply. If you have a math questions for any of these exams, you can submit them here. You can also read the frequently asked questions here under this forum. So if you click on the assignments link, you would see a list of the assignments for this class, and the points are set aside for each of these activities. You would receive 100 points for each of the tests that you complete in MOM. The date that these exams are going to be open is under the class calendar in syllabus. The final exam, the same way, you complete them online from MOM, and as you can see, you would receive points for submitting your practice test and weekly discussions and summary sheets, and all the homework assignments you complete in MOM, you would receive 200 points. That's 20% of your total grade, and this 200 points would be entered in the grade book at the end of the semester. Going to the syllabus, going to the calendar, you can see the date for each exam and the password to access those exams and the sections you need to complete for each of these assignments. You can also find the grading policy, more information about online exams or tests, information about the calculator, technical supports, and class assignments. This is the course ID and enrollment key that you need to register for MOM. You can see grading policy, how many points set aside for each of the activities that we mentioned. And you can read the course student learning outcomes for this course, more information about the technical support and some resources available on campus. Also, I just listed the steps here to complete each assignment. You should go over the PowerPoint presentations, video lectures, and build your summary sheets, post them in the discussion forum, complete the practice test, view the solutions for the practice test, complete the homework assignments in MOM. And again, here's my YouTube channel and link to the portfolio, how to build your portfolio. You can find the link to access 24/7 online tutors available for your class by going to this website, NetTutor. Once you log into their website, you can ask the tutor to open a whiteboard and post your questions live with them to review. You can also post your questions for them to view later, like we have in our discussion forums. You also have tutoring available on campus. Once you're ready to do your homework assignments in MOM, you can click on modules and click on how to register, and you need to go to their website. There's a mandatory assignments right at the top. Make sure to complete this one before the due date. This shows how to enter numbers for the homework assignments. And also there is the algebra review. For these two assignments at the top, there's no late pass available. When you go to module 0, you can read information about how to use late pass for other assignments, access to your textbook and information about the grade book you have in Mom. You have access to some free calculator you can use for this class. Under module 1, you can see each chapter. So for chapter 5, for instance, this is where we start the course, 5.1. You can see supported video lectures to complete these homework assignments. You have a video assignments and homework assignments for each section. So please refer to these short videos as needed to complete these homework assignments. As you can see, you have the resources available for each section. And each module would have a very similar format for each section. When you go to the top of the page, you can find the exams. If I open the exams, you can see the dates that each exam will open and close, how many questions you have, how many minutes, the number of attempts that you have for each exam is only one, and the password I showed you is in the class calendar under the syllabus. Once this exam number 1 expires, you see a practice test opens up in Mom. This would be for students who are not happy with their grades for exam. If you receive less than 70%, you can request to retake the exam. To do that, you need to complete these practice tests and receive at least 70 points. And email me from Canvas to open test or exam 1 for you. But you must complete the practice exam and receive at least 70 points before sending your request to retake or make-up exam. The best scores you can earn for retake or make-up is 70. If you complete these practice tests and receive 75 points or better, you would receive 10 points toward your score for the final exam. So if you're happy with your grade, if you receive over 70%, you don't need to complete this practice test. I would reopen all the practice tests near final exam for those students who would like to earn those extra credits near final exam. Completing this practice test would help you to review the material before the final and earn those extra credits. So going down to the homework assignments, if you click on any of these assignments, you can start. Like for this particular one, you need to watch a short video and then simply answer questions. Just like that. And that mandatory assignments that I mentioned earlier would help you how to enter numbers in Mom. So make sure to complete this mandatory assignments before these due dates. You can view your grades here for each of the homework assignments and exam. At the end of the semester, you can earn up to 200 points for completing the homework assignments, and I would enter those scores on Canvas gradebook. but you can view your scores after you complete each of these assignments in Mom. Going back to Canvas, I'm going to show this as a student view. So you're pretty much going to see a page like this. If you click on the home page, you will see all the information I showed you. You have a link to class announcements, you have a link to the syllabus, link to the modules for the video lectures and PowerPoint presentations. You have a link to the discussion forums, a link to see all the list of assignments, link for your accessing your Net Tutor, the 24/7 online tutors, and a link for your gradebook and how to log into Zoom. Now log into your class, read all the class announcements, start the class assignments, and email all your questions from class.